It's the Pesto Pod, the Pesto Pod, the Pesto Pod.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Pesto Pod. My name is Julia Leahy. You might know me on TikTok as More Pesto, Please. Today, I am joined with hilarious internet girly pop.
Yeah.
Molly, everybody.
Woo. Hello.
Molly, introduce yourself for those of you like my grandma who would have no idea who you are.
Beautiful. So my name is Molly, also known as Molly R. Russo. That middle R is for Rose. Some people think that my last name is actually R.R. Russo. I'm like, okay. Yeah, I do comedy, lifestyle, musical theater, recovering musical theater person.
Same.
But you know, you can't take the girl from the stage, you know?
You can't. You can take her from the stage.
Yeah.
You can't take the stage from the girl.
From the girl. Exactly.
I got you.
Yeah, that's me, I'd say.
Yes, slay. Are you doing any like musical theater stuff now?
Yeah. So I'm writing the Dance Moms parody musical.
Shut up.
If you saw The Pyramid, streaming now on Spotify, I'm writing the book for it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
It's really, really sick. We're shooting to go off Broadway next year. So that's like the fingers crossed goal. That'd be super dope.
Playwright.
Yeah, man.
Playwright sitting in my bedroom.
Oh my god, toss. It's so weird.
That is so exciting.
Yeah, I do a lot of like 54 Below stuff. I still audition here and there.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Did you go to school for musical theater?
Yeah, I went to AMDA. American.
Shut up.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah, 2016 to 2018.
Oh my god.
Yeah, then I moved like right around the corner from your apartment.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, man.
Oh my god. I knew some people back in the day in my prime that went to AMDA.
Oh,
It's like hard to get in.
Yeah.
Wow, you're like good.
I dabble. You know, I yell and they're like, all right, it's on
They're like, put her in, coach.
Put her in.
I don't know if you experience. Well, I mean, you're like gorge, but I always experienced when I did musical theater, loved it, but I was always like put as like the funny sidekick.
Yep. So I started doing theater very young.
Me too.
I had a buzz cut. I donated all of my hair when I was like 8 or 9. So I went from like having this like beautiful long blonde hair and like jumping around and being the lead and stuff, like
jumping around
in the wind. Like I was Sharpay in High School Musical, and then I got the buzz cut, and a year later I was Ryan. So like then
oh my god, you cut that hair and they said she's not the beauty, she's the beast.
They said they swapped the pronouns. They were like, no, I played the boys for like a good 5-6 years after that. Yeah.
Slay. I'm already off topic. I like to start the Pesto Pod with the Pestory of the week. This is the whack-assery of your life as of late. Yes. Would you like to go first, or would you like me to go first?
Yeah, I can go. I thought of something as I was on the pisser.
Yeah. As one does.
That's where I get my best thoughts out.
Me as well.
So do you have these people in your life where it's like you don't know them actually, but like they're a main character in your life? Like you develop a whole plot.
Oh yeah. Especially like, I mean, in college, it'd be like there's like fucking Johnny Bravo again.
Big time, exactly. So there's this bar near my old apartment that me and my friends would go to all the time. They have an insane happy hour. And there's this server there, and he is so sexy, right?
Yes.
My sexy is like Timothée Chalamet, so he's kind of built
Noodle
like a chopstick.
boy.
Oh yeah. So some may be like, okay, but sexy to me.
Okay.
Whatever. He was always the server. Whatever. Life goes on. About like 4 or 5 days ago, I get a rose sent to me on Hinge. Not a like. A rose.
Oh, on Hinge. I thought you meant in real life.
Oh, he comes up to me and gives me a rose. He knows where I live. My roommate ended up working with him for a little bit, but that's just a little tidbit. But he gave me a rose on Hinge.
Whoa, that's love.
And I was like, first of all, that's love. And
that's
then
marriage.
I texted all of my friends, and I was like, it's the guy! It's the guy from the restaurant! Everyone's like freaking out. And I'm like, oh my God, it's like a main character in my life is now actually in my life. So we were like talking for a little bit, and then he was like, oh, like let's go out on this day. And I was like, okay, perfect. Cleared my schedule. We were going to go on a little date. We were going to go to the park and have some wine.
No, what happened?
Oh yeah, it's bad. So the night before, he was like, I'm so sorry, I do have to reschedule because like my coworker called out or something. And again, my roommate worked at that establishment for a bit, so I knew it was very busy. So I was like, okay, likely story, whatever. So that day that I cleared up, I went to a coffee shop to do some writing for Dance Moms. And I look up, and who is sitting there but none other than the man I was supposed to go on a date with that day with another girl.
No, you're lying.
Oh no, I have a picture. I mean, yeah.
Did he see you? Did you confront?
Oh, we made so much eye contact. I couldn't. I was literally frozen. And the worst thing is that I live in Brooklyn and he lives in Manhattan. So it's not even like he's in my area. Like I'm pretty deep in Bushwick. So it's not even like this is like was on a date with this other girl.
Oh my God.
It was so, and then I was just kind of like frozen as I'm like writing, and I'm like,
you guys you didn't speak about it?
No. We just haven't spoken since then.
What's is it Valentine's Day, the movie with like Jennifer Garner and Patrick Dempsey, and she goes up, she's like, the special is the lying stinking pig. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
That's what you should have done.
I know. I was literally like, what do I do in this situation? I feel like because I was in like a hoodie and my glasses, you know, my little writer fit, and I was like, if
Damien from Mean Girls.
Yeah. I was like, if I had like my bad bitch look on, then like maybe I would have done it. But I was like, I think I'll just suffer with this like really awkward eye
Did you ever
contact.
text him? Have you spoken?
No. This wasn't too long ago, so I could like bring it up if I wanted to, but
you should be like, hey, so what the fuck?
Hey, what the fuck was that about, dude?
That's so crazy.
Yeah, because
in all of this fucking godforsaken city, you
I
choose the coffee shop with him in it?
No fucking way. And then I texted all my friends. I was like, what the fuck do I do? I'm like, there's like the odds of that happening are so slim.
Oh my
So
God,
slim.
that's a great story, but holy shit,
horrible.
Did you tell that on TikTok?
I did.
Oh, I was gonna say if you didn't, you should.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah, I did.
Oh my God, that is so scarring.
Yeah.
I have a little pest story. It just happened yesterday. Not as jarring, but quite hilarious. I went to get a massage. Now, I've only ever had one massage in my whole life, and I didn't really like it because it was a full body massage and I had to be naked, and I didn't vibe.
Yeah. It's really intimate.
It's super intimate, and I just want someone to rub my shoulders. I don't want to get naked.
Yeah.
Like, sue me. I want to keep my clothes on.
Yeah, that's fair.
And so there's this spa that I passed that I live near. It's super, super cheap. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to try it. I took all the necessary precautions, called ahead, asked if they just do shoulder massages, no full body. And they're like, yeah, it's pay per like minute, so it's fine. I was okay, beautiful,
Perfect.
sick, love it. So I went, and I'm in the waiting room, and a small, old woman comes to get me. And I'm like, maybe she's just showing me to my room. No, she's the masseuse.
Oh, yes.
This woman speaks not one word of English. Like I'm not exaggerating. I know that I'm like, oh, they don't speak any English, but they like, you know, are able to commit. This woman, we did not share a single word in common. So she gives me a blanket and she leaves, and I say, well, I'm just getting a shoulder massage. So I just take off my shirt and I'm just sitting on the table. She comes in. She's very angry with this. She's pointing to my bra and my pants, and she's like, get them off. And I explained to her, just shoulder massage. I'm trying to gesture.
Yeah. Like a little
I'm like, just
action.
shoulders, no.
Yeah.
And then she's really pointing to my bra, and I was like, okay, you know what? I'll take my bra off because it is a shoulder massage. Maybe she needs that access.
Yeah.
So I take my bra off. Now I got both tits flopping in the wind.
Love it.
She gestures for me to lay down. I lay down, and she pantses me. She grabs my pants and she pulls them down, and I oh my God, flip. I was so not expecting it. I thought I was in the clear. Flip around, and I was like, no, very firmly. I was like, surely this needs to like transcend the language gap. I was like, no. On, they stay on. And then she finally got the hint, and she gave me a massage, and it was fine. It was cheap. I paid, like, I tipped her well, but
yeah.
I got pants by an old lady.
Crazy.
She whipped
pants
my
stay on during massage.
Ripped my pants down so that both of my butt cheeks were exposed to the oxygen.
Oh my God.
My butt cheeks came out.
That's kind of baller.
No, I didn't want that.
No, I know, it's horrible.
If I wanted my pants forcibly removed from me, I'd go to like a fucking Zeta Alpha Gamma party.
You know what? Points are made right there.
I would not go to my local spa with an old woman.
So, what do you think? Are you gonna go back?
No. She pants me, and it was so awkward, and it was like all the rooms were separated only by curtains, so I know like everyone in the whole building heard me.
I heard you scream.
No.
Oh my God! I wonder what their thoughts were. They were like, "What?
She's being violated in there.
Yeah.
And I was violated.
And you were
I was
violated.
pantsed.
You're so brave.
I know. You know, I've lived to tell the tale.
Story.
That aside, our actual topic for today, very fittingly, is Halloween.
Oh, beautiful.
The spookiest of seasons. For me, my favorite weather
Yep.
is in October.
Agreed.
What are you being for Halloween this year, Molly?
I'm so glad you asked. So I, it's crazy. I have this like individuality complex when it comes to Halloween.
Me too.
Like I love to be like the niche,
Funny.
goofy, funny things.
Yeah.
So like 2 years ago, I was the Do the Roar kid from Shrek.
That's fucking funny.
And last year I was Jorgan von Strangle from Fairly Odd Parents.
Good.
So this year I have 2 costumes. So Friday I'm gonna be the Colleen Ballinger apology video.
No.
Meaning I'm wearing all black and getting a little
ukulele. Oh my god.
Yes.
Do you have this? You should have the song like memorized,
I feel like
or at least a good
I
chunk
know
of
like
it.
the toxic gossip train.
Yeah.
On the track of
Gossip train.
Yeah. I'm like that's very topical. That'll hit. That'll
That's
land well with the
funny.
kids. And then I'm gonna be Crazy Steve from Drake and Josh.
Yes.
On Saturday.
That is so funny.
Yeah.
That is so funny.
What are you gonna be?
Well, last night I went to like an event, like an influencer event, and I struggle because I'm like I can't have to explain my costume.
Yeah.
I was Princess Leia. I was just
Beautiful.
simple. I'm going as Weird Barbie.
I love it.
For my actual like the parties that I'm going to. So I bought a little pink dress. I'm gonna throw some colored blobs on it.
Yeah.
Scribble on my face. I was so close to being. Did you watch SpongeBob?
Yeah.
I was so close to being Smitty Werbin Jaegerman Jensen.
Which one is that?
That's he was number 1.
Oh yeah.
With the soda drinking hat.
Oh my god.
He's just a skeleton with the soda
Wait,
drinking
that's so
hat.
good.
But soda drinking hats are a little pricey. I was like, I'm not spending over $20 on a costume no matter what.
Yeah, that was me. I got like an $8 kid ukulele. I was like, that's it. That's good.
Yeah. How did you pull off Jorgan? That's funny.
I did. So I had camo pants that
Yeah.
I thrifted, and then I had this like. Do you remember like 2 years ago when that neon yellow kind of color was? It was like in.
Okay.
It was like everywhere. It was a horrible micro trend, but I fed into it. But it worked out really well because I had like a tiny little like bralette in that color. And then I took 2 shoelaces and like crossed them on my body, like his little
like harness.
His little harness, and then
his BDSM harness.
Oh, he's crazy like that. And then I wore Doc Martens, obviously. And then for the staff, I took my Swiffer and I popped the bottom off, and then I took a cardboard.
Wait,
and
is it a star?
It's a star,
Oh,
a
okay.
giant star, and I have it hanging on my wall still. But I just took cardboard and then I painted it because my roommate does art. So I was like, "Can I have some yellow paint?" And she's like, "Yeah." And then I took a book, and I got purple cardboard, whatever the fuck it's called, and I put it on the book and I wrote the rules. So I had the staff.
rules.
The rules.
Right? Isn't
Yeah,
that
it's
what
like
it
the
says?
rules. Jorgan von Strangle.
Did people know who you were?
Yeah.
Oh my god, good.
Which is great. And my other friend, it was like a group thing. So we had like a Timmy, Mr. Crocker.
That's what I was gonna ask. Was anyone Juandissimo?
No. It was a last minute. Well, I wasn't last minute.
Right.
I bet
you had crafted.
Yeah, no, we planned. But all of my friends were like, what am I going to be? And I was like, well, I'm doing Fairly Odd Parents. So like if you want to hop in. Yeah, and then they did.
We did my friends in college, we did like a Borg Night where it was did you do Borg Night?
I didn't do Borgs
because you didn't go to college.
Yeah, because
like
I went
Borg
to fake
college.
college. Like, I was out of college at 18, so I had a really
God,
weird,
yeah, that's so
very
weird.
weird college
How
experience.
old are you?
24.
Oh, okay. You're not that much older than me. No, so we did a Borg Night where it was like you got assigned a partner and you had to dress up like in a partner costume and then like have your Borg. So my friend Gabe and I were Cosmo and Wanda, and then our Borg was Jorgan von Strangle, which is so funny,
that's
right?
so good.
That's so good.
That's so good. I've been trying to get my friends to like do the Borgs, but like it's not even. How old are you? Like 22?
I'm 22.
22?
I cheat on the Borg, and
Yeah.
I definitely make it way more water than vodka.
Yeah, because my friends
I'm
are
not
like,
a fucking psycho
yeah,
with a
my
death
friends
wish.
are like, we're not gonna die tonight, Molly. And I was texting my friend yesterday, and I was like, are we too old to do the Thursday, Friday, Saturday again, or like?
I don't ever want to do that.
I
ever.
was like,
I love going to bed.
Because I had my crazy rage. I'm from Syracuse, so
I'm from Rochester.
oh my god,
Did you know that?
period. No, I didn't.
Oh my god, I didn't know you're from
we're
Syracuse.
one and the same.
Whoa,
We're
upstate
learning so
New
much.
York.
But
Do you take that Amtrak home, girl?
Oh, all the time, baby, all the time. I usually do Amtrak to Albany, and then my parents will drive. And pick me
Whoa.
up.
Okay, so for me, it's like it'd be like a 4-hour drive there and back for my parents, so it's still too much.
Yeah, because the Amtrak straight to Syracuse is like 5 hours or so.
You're telling me that one to
Yeah,
Rochester
you're further.
is if you have a layover in Albany, it's 8 hours.
Oh my god!
All day, and I do it all the time because
Yeah.
I
Because why not?
like to suffer.
Because you like to suffer. It's pain is fun. But
Sorry to interrupt.
yes, I notes. But Syracuse is a fucking party school. So when I graduated high school early. So when I was in like my junior, senior year, that's like when I started partying when I was 16. But I'm from the country, so we would like party in like, you know, the lawns and
Cornfields
and, you know, have the bonfires, all that crazy shit. But we would also go up to SU Hill. So like I got all of my like crazy rager out of me by the time I was like
Wow,
19.
you had such a non-traditional trajectory.
Yeah. Fair. I've just kind of been like balling out in New
York
City since I was like 18.
Yeah, that's so interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. Slay. Are your roommates and friends and stuff from AMDA too?
Not really. My current roommate I met on Facebook, like Facebook
nice.
Marketplace. I did like
No
way.
way.
Yeah, I did a sublet, and then we just really got along. We've been living
Yeah.
together now this is our third lease.
Oh my god, nice.
Yeah, we get along super well. She went to NYU,
Okay.
and then got her master's at Columbia, and is now getting a PhD at NYU for
Oh my God,
something in
smart.
like cinema. Yeah, like stupid smart. So
This has nothing to do with Halloween.
yeah, yes, back on to I will like.
It actually does. It does make have a little bit of a segue. That's the word I was looking
Beautiful,
for.
yeah, segue.
Because since you didn't have like the traditional college, did you ever have like the Hollow weekend?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good.
But my Hollow weekends.
It's a rite of passage.
Yes, of course. But the Hollow weekends were more. I mean, kind of similar. Like we would pregame and go to bars and stuff.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like a campus, so no one had like house parties and no one had like frats and stuff. I did that like at SU.
Right.
But yeah, in college it was usually pregame, go to the bar. I would drink too much, do something embarrassing, regret my life for the next 3 days.
Did you ever do, like, when you were young and foolish? Because I know I did this. Did you ever, like, do a Halloween costume that was, like, so aggressively basic that you're embarrassed?
Oh yeah, I was my freshman year of college. I think I was supposed to be like a bunny or something. Like I was supposed to be some sort of like animal.
I'm a mouse, duh.
But this is so theater kid because I wore one of my fucking leotards for ballet class, but not one of the cute ones that are like high hipped. No, it was like the diaper butt, like top
One piece bathing suit.
Yep. And I put some fishnets on under it, and I had like a little. It was 2016, so I had one of those like long gray cardigans.
Okay.
I'll show you the picture.
Okay.
And I had my dip brow eyebrows.
Right.
I was like
blocks.
I was a huge. Oh my god, that was my thing
Really?
forever. It was tough out here.
No, I was the same way.
Yeah. That's probably the costume that I guess regret the most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
tough.
a prisoner my freshman year of college.
I'm like, I wish I was more
and
creative.
then in a really politically incorrect way, please know that I was literally 8 years old, but when I was 8, I was a gypsy. I was a Romani.
Beautiful.
Terrible
Yeah,
cultural
horrible.
appropriation. But
Yeah.
I didn't know. I was a child.
Yeah,
I bought
you
it
didn't
off the
know.
shelf at the thrift store or whatever.
Yeah, I think when I was a kid, I was like a bumblebee like 4 times. I don't even
I was
like
definitely a
bumblebees.
bumblebee. I was a
Yeah.
mermaid. I had a Star Wars phase, and I was Natalie Portman's little sexy character there.
Cute. Okay.
And then my funnier ones, I was Damien from Mean Girls.
Love.
Yeah. I really wanted to be Guy Fieri, but my I ordered the shirt and it never came.
Oh. That's
And
rude.
then for several years, this was never like, I would never like go out in this, but if there was ever like, sometimes it'd be like class and they'd be like, come to class in costume and you'll get like candy or whatever. I would always be Princess Diana. Because I
love that.
I have one of her like sweatshirts.
I was
like,
gonna say I love her like fall fits. Like
Yeah, yeah.
she is she's the blueprint.
She's don't even tell me that is.
Yeah.
But she has this like, it's like the Fly Virgin Airlines crew neck, and I have the same one. So
Oh my
I
God.
wear it and I put a crown on and I say I am Lady Di.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
And then it's like a little bit clever,
Yeah.
you know.
I'm trying to think in college, like who was I? So I was a bunny. My friends and I did the Pink Ladies. And
Okay,
then
sure.
We
That
did,
is so theater kid coded.
It's so theater kid coded, dude. And we
So-
went to
or like Pink Ladies or Heathers
yeah.
for Halloween.
Yeah, well, the funny thing is that we did Candy Store, but as the Pink Ladies.
Okay, great.
In
I'm
class.
glad. No,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Oh,
I'm
it all
glad.
ties together.
It all
It's
comes
horrible.
back. I was Billie Eilish one year.
Oh, love that.
Yeah, that was a good one. That I slayed.
We had like a themed party around Halloween, and it was dress as your top Spotify artist, which was fun. So I was Kurt Cobain,
Oh my god.
which was awesome. I got like the clout glasses that he wears, and then I got like a cheetah print robe, and then I had like a striped shirt because he always had like funky patterns.
I can't like picture him not like in a fit I've never seen him like.
He's pretty drippy. I mean, he's like 90s grunge. He has like.
True.
You know that really popular Brandy Melville sweater with the stripes?
Maybe.
It's like the green and black. It's like the Tate from oh my god, from American Horror Story. Whatever. He had a lot of those like striped sweaters. Okay. Yeah, I love Nirvana.
Do you like Halloween? Because I sometimes it stresses me out a little bit.
Yeah, I think that because I always have, especially the past 2 years, have done like such iconic costumes, and especially like on the internet, like I will always post them and everyone will love them. I now feel pressure. I'm like, I have to one up myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And not only for the people, for myself. For my own little ego.
The reputation.
I'm like, oh my God, I have to keep doing something like better and better and better. But I'm getting to a point now where I'm like, how do we top?
Jorgan's pretty freaking funny.
So fucking funny.
Do you think Fairly Odd Parents was like your most iconic group costume?
Honestly, I think the Shrek was just because
everyone else
it
did
was
Shrek
a group
too?
of like 30 people.
Okay, good.
Well, initially I was in LA at the time. It was for my friend's birthday, and she was like, "Oh, we're doing a Shrek themed party, which happens to be on Halloween, birthday, whatever." And I was gonna be able to go. So everybody already picked out, you know, all the people that they wanted to be in Shrek. And then it ended up being that like I was coming back to New York, and I was like, oh my God, I can be at the party. And then they're like, oh, that's great, but like all of the characters are taken.
gone. And
I'm
you
like,
said,
fuck. Okay,
no, they're
well,
not.
I guess I have to be Butterpants.
Is that his name?
His name. Yeah, do the roar. Do the roar. I love you, daddy. I love you, daddy. So I just ran around doing that impression
so
all night.
Funny.
The video we did, it was like who's gonna be the most drunk, and it was all Shrek themed. It went it went very viral.
Did it do well?
Yeah, it went like extremely viral. It was kind of insane.
My friends and I did last year. We were holy cow, holy guacamole, holy smokes, and holy shit.
That's good.
Yeah, I was holy shit. So I was a poop.
That's.
And then I went to the bar, and I was like a sexy poop, which is rancid.
So good.
I know, but like, come on. And I went, and this guy's like, "What are you supposed to be, Poop Angel?" And I was like, "Yes."
Well, now that you mention it,
Poop Angel.
Yeah, I just did a show at 54 Below. It was like a Halloween theme, and everybody was like all these cool costumes, like all of the like slasher horror movie characters, and then I was just Dobby because I have a Dobby mask.
So you put a mask on. I was wondering if you bald capped yourself.
Yeah. Oh no, I wish. But I have this like freaky latex mask. Then my friend was a producer, and he was like, "No, you're gonna be Dobby." So I like popped out of the audience for my like little bit. It was a murder mystery thing, and I was like, "No, that's the killer," and I sang Killer Queen. But I hopped out in the mask, and I had like all the tan on, and then I had to like remove the mask and like make sure that I looked normal before I went on stage.
Oh my God, that is so funny, Dobby. So that is so good.
Dobby the house elf. Yeah.
Master has brought a sock.
A sock. Dobby is free.
I also used to in college. My friends and I would do like themed nights, and I would pick the themes and I'd make them super abstract.
As you should.
Right. Once it was game pigeon.
Oh, the fucking like
pool
and yeah.
I was cut pong. And then people were like the 8-ball, the pool stick.
Yeah, the pool stick.
The pigeon. Someone was just a pigeon.
Wait, that's so funny.
Checkers. Yeah, it was like so smart. But then most recently we did Creatures of the Deep. Oh. And it wasn't the vibe was not like be a mermaid or a fish. It was like be like a eel, an angler fish. Octopus. Like I want like special effects.
Some of the grit. Yeah.
I was water. I panicked.
I picked the theme, but I panicked.
I picked the theme, and I totally panicked. People were like jellyfish. People went all out, and then I was in water. I just like wore blue and then put sparkles like all over.
I kind of love that. That's kind of iconic.
I was so upset that I dropped the ball, but we can't win them all.
Yeah.
Another thing that I have an appreciation for is like people on Halloween who find excuses to wear regular clothes.
Yeah.
For example, I've seen like people are just in an outfit and they have just like an American Idol contestant number on them.
Yeah.
Or I've seen people in a regular outfit and then they have a Sims like diamond.
Yes.
That's funny.
I've also seen people with the t-shirts that are like, "This is my costume."
Well, that's
t-shirt.
Stupid.
That's stupid.
That I don't like.
Yeah. No, I'm not a fan. I'm trying to think of anything else. Yeah. Or they'll put like the jersey on.
Hate.
I'm like, oh, guys.
I hate it.
I'm like, do a little bit better. Like, you can still find shit in your closet, but like, do slightly better.
That is the the patriarchy
Yeah.
incarnate is a 17-year-old boy in a jersey at a Halloween party.
Yeah.
When I was a senior in high school, we went to a Halloween party. It was like my first like high school party. I was so scared. I was dating a guy, and we were Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Love.
And the cops came and busted it. And I was so drunk, and I was running. I remember like running through this neighborhood in the pouring rain, like pink makeup dripping down my face. I dropped my phone in a puddle. I was like, "They're coming for me! They're coming for me!"
That's
the popo.
It's so funny, like thinking back to high school. I wasn't a huge partier, and like when I was in high school, I was kind of a dweeb for a bit. But
so was I. Don't worry.
It's so funny, like thinking back to the few parties I did go to. If the cops would ever come, like everybody, they weren't really gonna do anything. And
no, they're
just like
no one's chasing you.
No
one's chasing you.
We'd like run, and like there was one time it was like most of our parties were in the country, so we didn't have the problem. But a couple times it was in like the suburbs, you know. So we're like running, hopping fences, and like going fucking crazy. It's like no one's coming after you, girl. Like they just
being from upstate New York. Did you go to haunted hayrides?
Yes.
Yeah, it's not a universal thing. I have a lot of friends who've never heard of it.
Oh my god. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I haven't gone in a while, but as a
me
kid,
neither, but I loved them.
It was really fun.
It was so scary. Getting like your feet touched. Did you have the interactive ones?
Yeah, I like can't do anything like horror based anymore.
You don't want to do watch scary movies?
Oh God,
no. Okay.
I'm like, I want to remain kind of cool and mysterious. So like, if I'm seen like screaming and like being a little babe, then I don't want to be perceived that way.
Okay,
you know?
Understood.
Because I will be a baby and I will scream. Like when I worked at Disney for a bit, and it was right around Halloween time. So we went to Universal and like
did they do horror nights?
It was horror nights, yeah. And I remember I was like, okay, I'll go into one haunted house, and when I left, I was like,
you lost your cool.
I lost my cool. Like the poor kid in front of me. Like my reaction was always to like punch
violence.
So like
fight or flight. You chose fight.
Yes, he had a backpack on, so I was like, okay, I don't feel bad. I'm not like punching this kid that I hardly know.
Right.
But that my fight or flight is always like like get away from me. You know, terrifying.
Do you have anything that like really truly scares you? What's your biggest fear?
Honestly, large bodies of water.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't swim in the ocean?
See, I'll swim in the ocean, but the thought of like being on a cruise.
Okay. No, fair.
Horrifying. So like there's a common trajectory of you go to college for musical theater or theater or dance acting.
And then you work on a cruise.
And you work on a cruise. And I like went through like audition processes, whatever.
Sure.
And like I ended up getting one back in like 2019, and I was like, I can't do it. I was like, I don't even know why I bothered auditioning, because like,
no, I don't blame you.
Horrifying.
Cruises kind of freak me out, and it's not so much the open body of water. It's like there's no scientific way that I can justify in my head why this boat is floating.
Exactly.
It's huge.
It freaks me out. Maybe it's more cruises than like the water itself, because like I'll go in the water. I love swimming. Like, yeah. So maybe it's
okay.
Maybe it's just cruise boats. But I'm also like. It's so weird, because I'm fine if like a friend has a boat, or like let's go tubing, you know, in like a little lake. I'll be like, okay, cool.
Well, a little lake, you can usually see the land.
Yeah, you can see the land.
You know, if you fall in, you're gonna be able to reach land.
Exactly.
Eventually.
Yeah, but like if you're on that cruise and it pulls
dunzo.
a Titanic, you're fucked,
You're
bro.
so dunzo.
You're done.
I've never been on a cruise.
I went on a cruise for my first communion present.
Did you go to Catholic school?
Yeah, not Catholic school, but I did the whole like confirmation. Kind of, like,
okay. Did you do like religious ed?
Yes.
Faith formation?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was a really culty time.
I went to Catholic school. You're telling me.
Yeah. But it was my first communion present. It was one of the Disney cruises or something.
Oh, slay.
Yeah. So that
was it the one with the slide that goes over?
Yeah.
You see the ads for it on Disney Channel?
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. No, it was that one. And I don't think I was too freaked out until I got to the room, and like the window is the water, so you're under, right?
Oh, you're under?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
No.
Do you ever see like a fish?
I don't really remember, but I do remember there was a really bad storm one night, and I saw the water, and like maybe actually that's why I don't like.
Do you ever see TikToks of people who go to Antarctica and they have to go through the Drake Passage?
Yes. I was like a couple months ago. That was like all I was seeing.
Yeah,
like,
that's scary.
I'm like, how do people willingly do that?
No, they don't.
They don't.
My biggest fear this is like deep. I'm really scared of someone breaking and entering.
Yeah.
I'm scared of someone being
Great
in my
city
home.
for it, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
great
The
city
fire
for it.
escape's in my room. They have access.
They have straight up access, yeah.
I don't know like if there's like a deep rooted reason for that.
Yeah.
But
It must
just
be childhood
someone
trauma
in my
or
home.
something.
But no one's ever broken into my house. But that really freaks me out.
Yeah.
Like, or I'm just gonna turn around and there's gonna be someone
And
in
someone's
my
there.
house.
I'm very jumpy. Like, I'm a jumpy gal,
Yeah.
so I get that.
That's why I love a thriller movie more than a horror movie. Because
Yeah.
I like the creepy like thought like I gotta
Yeah.
think now, but I don't like I'm not in the mood for a jump scare
Yeah.
ever.
Did you see Smile?
No, which one's that?
Oh, it's a newer one. It's like, it's this like mind disease. It's like you make eye contact with someone and they like smile at you really creepily. And like, I don't know how to explain it, but
You know what's funny though? I just watched Scream for the first time.
mm-hmm.
It was like I appreciate it for what it was. There's only been a handful of movies in my life that I like could not get through. You know what one of them was? Hereditary.
I never watched
Okay,
it.
you don't like.
Yeah.
Really freaked me the fuck out.
Yeah, I know the girl who got her head cut off.
Yeah, Millie. What's her
Yeah,
ass?
Millie. yeah. I'm friends with her sister.
Millie Shapiro.
Millie Shapiro.
Is that her
yeah,
name?
her friend or her sister Abby is on like Doom Patrol.
Miss Mills.
Yes.
But I had to stop it. Not even for like the horror aspect. I think it was the woman who plays the mom was such a good actress that it really freaked
That it
me
really
out. I was like,
really got
she's
you.
feeling
Yeah,
these
yeah.
emotions. I can't.
Yeah,
I couldn't
no.
finish it.
Did you ever see Megan?
No, but I saw the ads when she's like,
See, that's the kind of like
Dancing.
horror movies that I can watch because like she's
because
just like
that's
serving kind.
crazy.
Yeah,
No, she's serving such kind.
such kind.
Megan. No, I have like a respect for the classics. Scream is great.
Mhm.
I just watched Saw for the first time.
Okay.
Saw's pretty good.
Yeah,
It's very smart.
yeah. I
Like-
think
like-
I'm supposed to be hanging out with a boy later, and he's like, "Let's watch a horror movie." And I was like, "I don't think you understand. Like, you're
You
not
can do
gonna
Saw.
Yeah, I'm like, you're not gonna see me as like cool anymore. Like, I'm not gonna be that cool girl. You're gonna see me be a little baby,
Little bitch baby.
a little bitch baby. Yeah,
Can you do like blood?
yeah.
Okay, then you should do Saw. I don't think it's too much like jumpy jump.
It's
like
more the jump scares that really
okay,
get
no,
me.
Saw is just like gory. They like
Okay.
have to like maim themselves
Yeah,
to get out of the traps or whatever.
yeah. That's such a sexy movie to
Yeah, it's
to
something.
kiss to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
yeah. It really sets the mood.
One of my favorite movies of all time is Silence of the Lambs.
I love Sounds.
It's such a good
Yeah,
psychological thriller.
yeah. I like the psychological thrillers.
Yeah, that's a good Halloween.
yeah,
But something like deep in my heart just wants to watch like Twitches. You know?
yeah. Halloween Town.
Wallace and Gromit, Curse of the Were-Rabbit.
I don't know that.
Do you not
one.
know? It's on
No.
Netflix. You should watch
Oh my
it.
god, beautiful.
It's Aardman. You know Aardman, like the claymation.
Oh,
Studios.
those, yeah. Ooh,
It's like creepy claymation, but I love it.
I hate it. I hate it. I'm like neutral with like Coraline.
Never seen it.
You ever seen it?
No, I gotta see it though.
It's a classic.
Is it
yeah.
Tim Burton?
Yeah.
Is it? Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, that checks.
So it has that same kind of like that.
Yeah, they're creepy.
Yeah.
Nightmare Before Christmas. A
Yeah, I was
classic.
gonna say, do you consider that Christmas or Halloween?
Halloween.
Halloween. See, I consider it more of a Christmas movie.
Have you?
I guess
that
because I'm
song
not.
goes so fucking hard in the beginning.
It really does.
Dun, 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 dun.
Maybe it's because
Love
I'm
it.
not a Christmas gal, so I'll only.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not a big Christmas gal. So it's probably that movie I watch and The Grinch. I fucking love.
I fucking love The Grinch,
I have
too.
like 3 Grinch stuffed animals. I'm not even. That's all I have on my bed. That and like an Edna Mode plushie. Like that's it.
No, I love The Grinch. The
Fucking
Grinch.
love The Grinch.
5:45. Stare into the abyss.
Self-pity.
That's it. I'm not going. I love that shit.
I'm
I
like,
love
no,
it.
I get him. I'm like, no, I get it. He's a crabby
I
little.
love, and I laugh out loud when he's the bit. I don't know if he's with the fucking Cindy Lou Who, but he's like, right.
Yes.
Like the camera angle is crazy.
Yes.
I love it.
And isn't it the girl from Gossip Girl as Cindy Lou Who? Isn't that right?
I have no idea. Is it?
Did you watch Gossip Girl?
No.
That hurts. New York City college kid. You
I
didn't
know.
watch Gossip Girl?
I'm a piece of trash.
Yeah.
I know Christine Baranski's in that, and she's like
Yeah.
popping her pussy.
Yeah, pretty
'Cause
much.
she is the sexiest.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
The sexiest Who
The sexiest Who in the Whoville.
in Whoville.
You should definitely watch Gossip Girl.
I know.
Not the new
I
one
know.
though. Not the new one.
No, I would
Tough.
never. But I know who Gossip Girl is, just because I've like heard through the grapevine. Is it
Yeah.
even worth it?
It is.
It is.
Because it kind of like doesn't make sense. Like, I don't want to spoil it.
Like, you think they chose who it would be after the fact?
It felt like a Pretty Little Liars kind of thing.
Pretty Little Liars is so funny. Have you ever watched it as like a sentient adult?
I watched the first episode and I was like, why the fuck did I ship Ezra, a 22-year-old, with Arya?
I know.
So hard.
Yeah,
I
but I
had a Stan
did.
Twitter page
That was
for
one of
them.
my like sexual awakenings.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause he puts her up on that bathroom counter
I was
in
like,
that public bar,
yeah.
and
I
I'm
was
into
like,
it. I'm
no,
not
it was
ashamed,
hot. No.
but yeah,
even
it's
to
a little
this day.
fucked.
Yeah, I kind of want to rewatch it. I think that's on my next like rewatch.
And then also he tells her parents that he's dating her, and they're upset. And I was like, fuck them.
Yeah, I was like, her parents suck. They don't get
Like,
it.
they're not understanding. They don't understand their love.
I wonder
That's
how,
so bad.
Yeah, I wonder how the writers feel about that, like looking back.
I think it wouldn't fly today. I'll tell you that.
Absolutely not. That and like shit on Glee. Like
I never watched Glee. I was a theater
You-
kid, and I'm scared to start it because I think it would suck me in, and I wouldn't be able to get out.
I'm gonna say you specifically because the
I
humor
know.
is so smart. That's why it's my favorite
I know.
TV show. Like sometimes I'll skip the singing just because it's so fucking fun. Like the way, oh my god, you have to. At least
I know, and I love
watch a
Jane
little bit
Lynch.
of it.
I fucking love Jane Lynch.
She's brilliant.
I
In the
know,
Show. She's
I
so brilliant. Her
heard.
comedic timing is insane. I saw her in Funny Girl.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I almost shit my pants. Yeah.
Because I'm like my parents specifically love all the Christopher Guest like mockumentary movies. You know, like Best in Show,
Yeah,
Mascots. You know what I'm talking about?
I've heard of them. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Jane Lynch is in all of those. She's fucking
Oh,
hilarious. She's
okay.
hilarious. That's like where she like really got her start,
Yeah.
was with Christopher Guest. It's fucking funny. She's so funny.
She's hilarious. I mean, at like that whole show. I mean, I'm not the biggest Leah Michele fan. I didn't
She
see
can't
her
read.
in Funny Girl. She can't read. It must be hard. But her in Glee, so good.
There's a girl on TikTok who does like, this is how I imagine this song would be if Rachel Berry sang it, and it's always her
Yes.
crying open mouth.
Yeah, open mouth and like the shape and everything. I'm like, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I think Idina Menzel as her mom is so smart.
Crazy. Well, for a while, because I started watching it when I was way too young, when it was
Yeah,
like, on
yeah,
the
yeah,
air. But I thought that they were mother.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
it works.
And I didn't even know that she was Alphabet at the time.
you thought she was some cunt.
I was just like, oh, that's her mom.
Is that the Nancy from Enchanted?
No, I was like the weird type of theater kid where I also did sports. Like I was more of like a
Sure.
big sporty kid that just like happened to be able to sing. So I never like listened to soundtracks of anything in high school. So when I got to college, I was like shocked that everybody knew all of this like musical theater knowledge.
They knew the lore.
Yeah, the first time I listened to like Heathers was in college.
Oh, okay.
And like
Whoa.
yeah, which I feel like is very like my friends who were in the drama club, like they were all like Hamilton was huge when I was a senior.
Yeah.
But I like refuse to listen to it. Mostly again the whole I want to be different.
Yeah, I'm
thing.
different, yeah.
Yeah, I'm different. I fucking love it. But
I was in Heathers in high school.
oh my god, who were you?
I was Heather Chandler.
Oh, period.
Eh.
Oh, so you sing?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I do theater.
So you sing.
It was an a cappella all through college. It was like my entire life and all I did.
Oh my god.
I was obsessed with it.
Wait, that's so cool. I love that. Period.
Halloween.
Halloween. The more you know.
Let's give our ending thoughts about Halloween.
Yeah.
I while I do think sometimes it's a little like over, I'm like, okay, chill with the Halloween. I do love fall and the feeling of fall and pumpkins and silly little things.
I do too.
So I like Halloween.
Love the leaves changing.
Yeah, it's a great season.
especially in
The
upstate
temperature
New
is so,
York.
I'm such a sweaty kid.
Yeah.
The temperature is so ideal for
It's
me.
so nice. But like I love the leaves changing. I love the pumpkin spice flavored things.
Yeah. PSL, baby.
I love the candy.
Yeah,
I
who the fuck
love
doesn't?
Fucking Reese's peanut butter cups. I'm
Amen.
obsessed
Reese's
with
peanut butter
them.
cup pumpkins are better than regular peanut butter cups.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I will say though, one thing about Halloween that sucks is when you're a little kid and your mom makes you wear a coat over your costume.
Yeah.
That is so cunty.
I saw this stand-up clip from Taylor Tomlinson where she was like trying to get a guy to wear a condom. It's like getting a little kid to put a jacket
coat on
over there.
Halloween. Absolutely.
If you haven't like
Please.
seen that clip, it's so
It ruins it.
it ruins it. It's not gonna look as good. Like, it's so good.
Or yeah, me when I was 8 with my like Under Armour shirt under my Romani costume.
Yeah. Oh my god, it was brutal. But I mean, now it's gonna be 80 on Halloween. for the high.
Oh yeah, I'm actually going to DC today at 2 p.m., which
my
is why
God.
this is like so rushed.
Yeah.
To see Renee Rapp for Halloween.
Oh my God, that's gonna be so
I know,
fun.
I
She's
know.
so lovely.
Yeah, that's my Halloween plans.
That's great.
But I'm gonna come back in time for that 80-degree delicious day.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah, maybe it'll be like the best Halloween weekend yet because everyone can wear their slutty
There's
little costumes.
and not freeze. I always did.
I mean,
can't even-
a hoe never gets cold.
A hoe never gets cold. Exactly. Live by that. I gotta get it tattooed.
Molly, where can the people find you?
You can find me on Instagram, TikTok,
On the street.
on the streets with these hoes at Molly Russo. Also Twitter or X, formerly known as Twitter.
Whoa.
I guess if we want to
No one's
go.
ever plugged their ex account on here.
Yeah,
before.
X Molly Russo. Yeah, you'll find me. Just Google me.
Hell yeah.
Something will pop up. I don't know what it'll be, but
Hope everybody has a happy Halloween. Stay
Yeah.
safe. Eat that candy. Don't worry about the calories.
oh yeah, fuck
Because
that, dude.
the life's too short.
Life's too short. Have fun. Eat it up.
Happy spooky season. And
Yes.
that's a wrap.
Toodaloo. I don't know why I said that.
It's the Pesto Pod, the Pesto Pod, the Pesto Pod.